Yo, yo. What's up, guys? Yo. What's up, everybody? How's it going out there? Jeremy just asked me to show my Tesla charts, so I'm going to do that real quick. All right. How's everyone doing today? In queue, possible reversal. Let me see what we got going on here. So let's just start on a high time frame. I mean, it's important we mark this. This is the 100. It's now support. We got this going on right now. We're either going to like get stopped right here or we're going to run to like 19,303 today, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a day we run. To be honest. Yeah, dude. Goog is doing me right. Oh, that's so sexy. I'm in 20 of the October 18th 160 strike calls. And I'm in... well, now I'm only in 14. I was in 16 TSLL calls, 10 strike December expiration. But I trimmed 2 right here. Trying to trim 3, but I don't know if it's going to let me. But, you know, I mean, Tesla is like, when this thing gets going, it's like ridiculous. I mean, you saw back here, right? That candle looks exactly like that candle. Then we had a gap up candle that ran. That looks like that. Followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 higher more. So this could easily go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and land in that same area. So I'm just kind of being patient. So I only took off like 15% of my calls because I don't want to like blow it, you know? Because if this really is the bottom and we make a higher high, I mean, shit, what if we go up to here, you know? Yeah, Tesla's... I mean, look, even if you had nothing else on and you were just looking at the 10 EMA, that's pretty much a 10 EMA trigger. But the big selling points, it's this, man. It's anytime you have stacked 100 and 200, the likelihood is like crazy high to work. Let me show you what I mean. AMD, look at this crossover right here. It's just like puts, right? Throw on the 10 EMA, you know? So like if you wanted to, you could have shorted like a few contracts right here and then added on this 10 EMA, right? But yeah, anytime you see stacked moving averages like that, it's usually a pretty good sign that it's going to pop. Yeah. You had so much resistance right here too on AMD. I mean, look at all that. All that, right? This was a pretty hard, the 160 is a pretty hard level for it to break. So, and if you wanted to do my pyramid strategy, so what I do with my pyramids is I'll draw a pyramid. So like, for example, when it was coming up, I probably would have started the short somewhere around here. And then my pyramid, and then the moving averages are in the middle. So let's say you bought one. Oh shit, hold on. This is just an example. But let's say you bought one put there, 2 puts there, 3 puts there. You never got to the 3, right? So you only got 4. But your average is right around those moving averages. And then when it rolls over, it's just like freaking payday. And that's exactly what I'm doing on Google right now. So with Google, that's my pyramid, right? I got this 151 level back here. That's kind of near the bottom of my pyramid. You've got this upward trend line. You guys can see that. That's easy to see. Okay. And we touched the 200 and so how I'm doing this pyramid is I bought 10 calls up here, 10 here, and 20 here. So it's like that. So I only have 20 right now. If it gets down here, I'll buy 20 more. And when you load it like that, it essentially makes your average like somewhere in this quadrant, which is right near the trend line. So if this does come all the way down to here, fills me, and bounces to here, that'll be sick. But even if it just runs to here now, I'll still make really good money on it. All right, Tesla looking like it's getting a little frisky. It's hitting a pretty big resistance here. I mean, we kind of knew, right? You know what I mean? You got all this kind of in here. Makes sense for it to reject. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes back to here today. So if you're day trading, this could be a good short. I'm not going to short it, but you got a 10 EMA setting up right there. MNQ, yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, it's a tough one because it's like we're retesting previous high of day. If it's going to fall, it's probably going to fall to here. On a day like today, I would probably opt to do my VWAP and 50 strategy, which is I'll just get in, yeah, right around the 50 in VWAP if they're stacked. And that's close enough. So if you want to see me take this trade, this is how I would do it, okay? I would buy, hold on, let me just set up the order legit. I do something like this, 50-point stop. Yeah, something like that is what I would do. And I would do 7 contracts. So that to me is like a good play for today. Let's see if it'll come down and fill me real quick. And I put them right in between the 50 and the VWAP. Would you wait for another bear reset on MES, or would you go short? Nice. Good job, Dale. You got in 1937. Okay. 1937 by 19012. Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Tight stop. Wow, and you took it off. Dang, dude. You're pro. Good job. Would you wait for another bear reset candle MES? Entry put below the 50 on the hourly. Yeah, it does, but for this strategy, it doesn't matter. So I run two strategies. I run my 10 EMA with the qualifier of the 50 on the 1 hour, and I also run this, which is just a 50 and VWAP stack. I don't do this as often, but sometimes it works. This is a circumstance where I think it will, because this is the pre-market high, so this is probably a lot of support here. Let's see if it wants to come down and fill me. Had me on pause. Dang, dude. So we got Tesla rolling over. You got Amazon, Google, everything now. Apple. Whoa, SPY's really coming down. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. See if I get filled here, huh? It's close. And I just do like a 50-point stop for something like this. I might have put my entry too low. It might bounce here without me. All right, let's see here. How's the stream look today? Good? Better? So we ran out of the gate, and now we're kind of getting a retest of everything. Come on down and fill me, dude. Come on down and fill me. I know you want to. How can people get funded? So you want to sign up. You want to go to atf.com, use our code REAL, and you pay like $30, and you have to pass an evaluation. If you can grow, okay, I'm in. So you have to pass an evaluation, and basically, if you can grow your account, say, I think it's 6%, and follow their rules, then you get a funded account. It's pretty cool. And then you can take profits. Like, it's pretty sick. You gotta check it out. Okay, so I'm filled on this trade. My stop, I'll just take some of these things off here because they're not really important. So my stop's below this hammer right here. Okay. This is basically the play. And I'm just wanting to see a retest back up into here. I don't do this as often because, I don't know, it's just a little riskier, maybe, kind of. I don't know. This is a pretty good play. Oh. I'd probably take one off here-ish, like the halfway point. So I will set that up. And I want this to still be a stop of 7. Is that the time frame I took in Q trade? Google, baby, come on. I need you to stay above 160 today. I would absolutely love it if we did what it did here off the 200. That'd be really cool. Be really cool, guys. All right, so we're in the MNQ trade. You know, this is the 5th bear candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So I would expect some green candles to come in here pretty soon. Who of you are in this trade with me? Yeah, I mean, I totally can. Let me see here. Yeah, I could absolutely wait for that 10 EMA to set up. It's not a problem. But I use 2 different strategies. This is one of them. This is the other one. I just wanted to show you guys this one today. If I lose on this and then we get the 10 EMA set up, I'll totally flip. In fact, probably what I'll do is if this comes up and then it looks like it's starting to roll over, I'll just take it off, all of it, right? And then we can try the short together. I'm going to put another put another one there at the 10. Just this whole area is a good place to trim because you got the 50 right here too. I'll put another one right there. So we'll see. No, you can't really trust RSI on a 3-minute. I think like the lowest time frame I would do RSI on is like 15 minute. But it gets pretty good around like 1 hour and definitely 4 hour. And then daily is like super reliable, in my opinion. Some people would argue that, but if QQQ is ever, so like for example, QQQ 4 hour, we got down to 32, not quite oversold. On a 1 hour, we were rock bottom the other day. 20, and look how we bounced. See? Kind of had this channel drawn. I feel like we could come up a little higher. I feel like we could come up into here today. I don't know. Maybe not though. Maybe not. See what everything's doing. Tesla, Amazon, Apple, Meta, Microsoft, Nvidia. Oh, what's Nvidia doing? That's what I want to know. Okay. Interesting. So we have overhead resistance today on the 100 on Nvidia. Hanging out. Let's see if we can get this retest up into my trim zones. Or if this thing just wants to flush. Do you go for a win? Yeah, I do 1.3. So you can see I have that right there, 1.3. That's my typical. So far, this isn't really doing what I want it to do. I mean, I'm in the green, but I'd like to see this kind of pump up higher and not take out this green candle right now like it's currently doing as I speak. But remember, guys, we got this hammer here. We got a lot of support back here. Okay? Just be patient with it. Be cool if it'd be cool if we got another hammer just like this in this area. Remember too, the 200 is right around here. I'm sorry, the 100 on the daily. Guys, I might have to make some coffee. Oh my gosh. Woo. So Jeremy was over here last night. He was in town for like just the night. He flew in. He had this like high level meeting he went to. And then he's like, bro, can you pick me up? And I'm like, for sure. So I picked him up. We came to my place, set him up on a little air mattress, made it bougie for him. And this morning I took him to the airport at like 5. So, oh my gosh, am I about to get stopped on this? This is crazy dump right now. Give me the hammer right here. Give me the hammer. Oh my gosh, no. No. This is crazy. You guys might have been right. Maybe the 10 EMA short was the move. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Well, screw me. It's insane. All right. Well, VWAP failed. 50 failed. Support failed. Here's the thing, though, that's tough about this. Like, yes, this technically... Would this have worked? Let's find out. Let's find out if your theory would have been correct. Maybe I should have just followed my OG strategy and not tried my secondary. There's a reason it's my secondary, as you can see. It doesn't always work. Crazy dump. Oh my gosh. It would not have hit my target yet. That's exactly how I would have set up that trade. Right there. I would have been 2 ticks. 1, 2. My stop would have been above the 50. I would have done a 60-point stop. And my target would be 1.3. So I would have missed it by a hair right now. Wild day. It's been so choppy lately. What's my Google doing? Come on, dude. I love it when it's over 160. When it gets below 160, I start getting a little nervous. So, question. If this comes up, would I set up the 10 EMA? And the answer is no, I would not. Because it got so close to my target, it'd be foolish. So now what I have to do, since I lost on my first trade, is I've got to wait for a reset in a short or come back up and go long. Those are my only 2 options now. But, yeah, I mean, kind of looks like I should have just stuck with my OG. We'll see. We'll see if this actually gets to target. I'm curious if it will. Because now we're, like, basically down at the open. I really thought we were going to bounce a little bit more here. That's crazy. It was just like, dude, sideways down. Gotta love hindsight, right? Guys, I appreciate you getting on the live with me. It's super fun for me. Are you guys able to view this in 4K? I'm just curious. Guys, I appreciate you getting on the... Oh, you can. That's sick. Live with me. It's super fun for me. Oh, that's crispy. That's sick. I'm dialing in my video right now. Hold on. Cool. Lagging 5 minutes. No way. Am I lagging 5 minutes behind the market right now? No, I'm not. I'm watching the feed right now. I'm lagging like 10 seconds. Yeah, it's like a 10-second delay. All right. Let's go ahead and figure out our setup. Before we get our panties in a swirl, let's go to MES. Okay, MES. Oh my gosh, man. We just broke the low of day. It's wild. Crazy rejection, man. Okay. Well, if that's how she wants to play, that's how she wants to play, boys and girls. Okay, so just so we're clear on what I'm looking for now, I'm wanting to see either it come up and give me a setup there, or reset and we take it down. So basically, these are my two longs, my long and my short, something like that. Okay, I gotta wait for that now. I'll tell you what, guys. On the next stream, I'll do it in 3K, not 4K, and I'll do low latency. You can actually do ultra low latency too. That's what I should do. It's just lower resolution. I like to have a high resolution for you guys. You know what I mean? We might be here for a second while we wait. So in the meantime, let's look at what Tesla did today. Came up, tapped this area, dropped. Now we're approaching this area. Yesterday's previous day high, which could be cool to take a trade long. Jeremy actually told me right when he was I dropped off at the airport, he's like, day trade and get it on a retest. So maybe I have to do that today because he told me to. I have to. Let's take a look at the options chain. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the Fridays cost. All right, Jeremy. So Jeremy's telling me this. If it comes down into here, get it on a retest. All right. Well, if it gets to there, the best strike's probably 228, but that's not an option. I could do 227 or I could do 230. Let's see what the 230s cost. The 230s cost. Okay. Let me see what my buying power is real quick. My buying power. Tessie. All right. Tesla. Day trade. September 6 calls. Let's see. Okay. So I'd be picking up either the 227.50s. My shit's so laggy right now. This is crazy. Hold on. I'm just going to log off this. I think I'm logged into too many things right now. Okay. I'm going to log into TradeStation on my computer because this ain't working. Still kind of getting used to TradeStation on my computer. It's not my favorite platform. So looking for something like this. Oh, okay. Tesla. Oh, it's got them right here. Tesla. That's nice. Interactive brokers. No, TradeStation's its own thing. How do I pull up an options chain in this? pretty cool. It's got the like all the September strikes right here though, which is the ones I would use. So all right, let's see here. Cool. All right, guys, still just waiting for the setup on MNQ. Let's take a look. Okay, interesting. So it looks like we're kind of putting in a bottom here. Like I said, I'd love to see it come up and then set us up right there for a long. That's what I'm looking for. In the meantime, let's see what's up today. Tesla's still up a lot. Nvidia's up. Apple just a smidge up. Google's up a smidge. I'd love it to be up more, but it's not. Meta, Spies. That's what's interesting is the last few weeks, Qs have been weaker than Spy, but now Spy is weaker than Qs. So maybe they're rotating now. I mean, this does look very likely like it's going to fill. Let's just be completely honest with ourselves, right? That gap probably going to fill. Jeez, the 100's all the way down there. It's scary, man. Where's the 50? Oh, we're right on the 50. Interesting. So Spy's right on the 50 and Qs are right on the 100. Interesting. Gosh, man, I got the yawns today. I gotta go make some coffee, guys. Give me 2 seconds. When I get back, I want to see some tickers you guys are looking at. Let's call out some trades. Let's go over some stuff. I don't want this to be a boring stream for you. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Okay. We've broken the opening price. Jeez. This is kind of crazy, man. Look at that retest. Okay, we're right at this level, though, right now. This is right where I think we could bounce. Yeah, SPY is going for the gap fill. SPY. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. SPY wants to party. I get it. Man. What a sell-off. What's really dropping it? Oh my gosh, NVIDIA looks so bad. Almost as bad as my Google. I'm just kidding. My Google looks good. Man. All right. Well. There you have it, folks. Now, I believe there was a moving average up here on the weekly. Yeah. Makes sense. Why? $100 on the weekly. Or 200 on the weekly. Which is kind of funny because last time we just went right through the 200 on the weekly. Just like melted through it like butter. And this time we're respecting it, which I find kind of interesting. Which I find kind of interesting. Taking the test to get funded. Yesterday I made 740, but at 5 o'clock when the market reopened, my cash value dropped 370. Was it because I was scalping and there was some sort of fee? I don't think so, Peter. I'm not sure what happened there, buddy. I would just log into Tradeovate and look there. Well, guys, I don't really know what to tell you. Market's just selling off, so not really sure where our entry would be at this point. Now we would need a reset here maybe, but it looks like this is just going to flush the rest of the day, if I had to guess. So, yeah, took an L. Should have listened to my OG strategy, which would have been this. So OG Calvin's strategy is you don't trade the first hour, right? So you don't trade any of that. You wait for the first 10 EMA. We're below this. Take it. 1.3. It works. I just didn't do it today. I tried my little VWAP 50 strategy and didn't work. So I'm allowed one more trade today per my rules. But at this point, I'm going to have to wait for probably a pretty big retest now. Something like that. And then I can try like there. Which that would be cool. But I don't know. It seems like SPY is just going to head straight down now for the gap fill. I mean, we're already almost halfway through the gap. So probably coming into this level. I do expect there to be a lot of buying right around here. Okay. You've got the 100 pulling up, and you've got a lot of these wicks down here. So I do expect bulls to respond probably pretty well right there. Tony's been saying the same thing. So, yeah. And for QQQ, that level is probably the 200, which makes a lot of sense. You have this support right here. As this comes up, they'll meet here. You'll get a bounce. So, happy trading, y'all. I'm going to take off. Love you. Have an amazing Thursday.